with the official death toll in Gaza at 40,000, and the real number probably much, much more, and the knowledge that it is America, we, that are bankrolling this genocide, we cannot be silent. When President Biden rolled out the red carpet for Prime Minister Narendra Modi last June, we protested outside the White House then, and we will do so again tomorrow to protest Israel's authoritarianism, religious nationalism, human rights abuses, and now genocide against Palestine. Both Netanyahu and Modi are responsible for horrific violence and abuses in their respective countries, and both should be unequivocally condemned by anyone who claims to support human rights. As a faith-based human rights organization, our values are universal. Our stance against injustice knows no borders. Whether it is in Palestine, India, or the USA, we stand united in our commitment to uphold the dignity and rights of all individuals. As Hindus, we are guided by the principles of ahimsa, nonviolence, satya, truth, and karuna, compassion. These core tenets compel us to speak out against the violence and oppression faced by the Palestinian people. Our faith teaches us that every individual shares an equal inherent divinity, and it calls us to stand against all forms of violence and to support the right to self-determination of all peoples. The genocidal violence currently being enacted against the Palestinian people by the war criminal Netanyahu is antithetical to these cherished values of our faith. And it is our dharma, our sacred and moral duty, to advocate for an end to this carnage and to support the establishment of a free and just Palestine. As Hindu Americans, we must express our deep regret and shame regarding the Indian government's complicity in this genocide. India is one of the largest clients in the world for Israel's military-industrial complex. And recent investigations from Al Jazeera have found shrapnel from bombs dropped on Gaza with the words "Made in India" printed on them. This shameful complicity in genocide is a betrayal of our own history of anti-colonial struggle and solidarity with Palestine. It is our moral responsibility to speak out against this complicity and to call for a return to India's legacy of standing with oppressed people around the world. As we in America look towards upcoming elections, our advocacy in Hindus for Human Rights transcends political affiliations. Our core values remain human rights, inclusive democracy, and peace. We must hold all candidates of all parties accountable to these principles, ensuring that they protect the rights of all individuals, especially marginalized communities, and especially the poor of this nation. We will put pressure on all candidates to end the carnage in Gaza and work towards a free Palestine. In closing, I want to reaffirm Hindus for Human Rights' unwavering commitment to fighting for human rights and justice nationally and globally. Just as our anti-Zionist and non-Zionist Jewish siblings are advocating for peace and justice from a Jewish perspective, Hindus for Human Rights is building a radically inclusive movement of Hindus and allies opposing Hindu nationalism and caste. Join us in initiatives like the Not on Our Dime campaign, seeking to ban New York-based charitable organizations fundraising to support the Israeli military and their genocide in Gaza. And join us tomorrow as we travel to DC to protest Netanyahu. I will end with an ardent prayer. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all people everywhere be happy. Thank you. Shukriya. Dhanyavad.
Sunita, thank you for blessing us with that prayer. Thank you so much.